Hello, guys. Today we are studying chapter 11 of business studies, that is marketing. Under this, the subtopics we are going to cover is marketing, meaning, function, and role, distinction between marketing and selling, marketing mix, concept and element, product, its nature, classification, branding, labeling, and packaging, physical distribution, its meaning, role, channels of distribution, meaning, type, factors determining choice of channels. Promotion, its meaning and role. Promotion makes role of advertising and personal selling. Sales promotion, objections to advertising. Price, its factors influencing. Marketing. Marketing has been described in terms of its functions or activities. Marketing has been referred to as performance of business activities that direct the flow of goods and services from producers to consumers. Production concept of marketing. It stresses on the production of standard superior quality of the product. It is true that in the long run, quality of the product sells. The product having better quality dominates the market. The process of making further improvement in the product must also continue. The improved superior quality of the product will result in higher sales, increased profit, and prosperous future of the enterprise. Societal concept of marketing. It has emerged nowadays. According to this concept, strategy must honor the social values. It should enhance well-being of the society. It should aim at consumer satisfaction with environmental conservation. It means that the marketing efforts should not be selfish enough to maximize profit at the cost of the society. It should not only maintain but add to the social welfare. Functions of marketing. Point number 1, gathering and analyzing market information. Point number 2, marketing planning. Point number 3, product designing and development. Point number 4, standardization and grading. Point number 5, packaging and labeling. Point number 6, branding. Point number 7, customer support services. Point number 8, pricing of product. Point number 9, promotion. Point number 10, physical distribution. Point number 11, transportation. Point number 12, storage or warehousing. Role of marketing. All marketing organization operates either to earn profit or pursue some other goals such as community service, improvement of quality of life, or promotion of a cause. Marketing plays an important role in achieving the organization objectives. Role of a firm. The modern concept of marketing plays a significant role in achieving the objectives of a firm. It emphasizes that customer satisfaction is the key to the survival and growth of an organization in the contemporary competitive marketing environment. By adopting marketing orientation, an organization, whether profit making or non-profit making, can achieve its goal in the most effective manner. It helps in focusing the activities of an organization on the hands or needs and wants of the customer. Role in the economy. Marketing plays a significant role in the development of an economy. It acts as a catalyst in the economic development of a country and helps in raising the standards of living of the people. Development of a nation can be judged by the level of standard of living of its people. Another important criterion which is related to the first one is the per capita income of an average citizen of a country. On this basis, an underdeveloped country may be stated to be one which is characterized by factors like poverty, scarcity of goods and services, predominance of agriculture, etc. Distinction between marketing and selling. Basis marketing, selling. Point number 1, meaning. Under marketing, marketing means all customer wants satisfying efforts concerning the with planning, pricing, promoting product and services. Under selling, selling is the transfer of the ownership and possession of the goods to the purchasers. Point number 2, importance. Under marketing, marketing accords importance to the satisfaction of customers or consumers' wants effectively. Under selling, selling emphasizes the products. Point number 3, objectives. Under marketing, it refers to integrated approach towards achieving long-term objectives. Under selling, it refers to piecemeal approach to achieve short-term goals. Point number 4, under marketing, approach towards profit. Under marketing, profit is sought by ensuring customer satisfaction. Under selling, profit is sought by ensuring higher sales volume. Point number 5, comprehensiveness. Under marketing, marketing is a comprehensive term which includes selling, advertising, and also the distribution of goods. Under selling, point number 5, it is the part of marketing and thus not a comprehensive term. Marketing mix. The marketing mix refers to the set of actions or tactics that a company uses to promote its brand or product in the market. The 4 P's make up a typical marketing mix: price, product, promotion, and place. The 4 P's of marketing mix below in the diagrams are place, product, price, and promotion. Price refers to the value that is put for a product. It depends on cost of production, segment targeted, ability of the market to pay, supply demand, and a host of other direct and indirect factors. There can be several types of pricing strategies, each tied in with all overall activities or business plans. Pricing can also be used a demarcation to differentiate and enhance the image of a product. Product refers to the item actually being sold. The product must deliver a minimum level of performance. Otherwise, even the best work on the other elements of the marketing mix won't do any goods. Place refers to the point of sale in every industry, catching the eye of the consumer and making it easy for her to buy. It is the main aim of a good distribution or place strategy. Retailers pay a premium for the right location. In fact, the mantra of a successful retail business is location, location, and location. Promotion. This refers to all the activities undertaken to make the product or service known to the user and trade. This can include advertising, word of mouth, press reports, incentives, commissions, and awards to the trade. It can also include consumer schemes, direct marketing, contests, and price. Product. Product is used to refer only to the physical or tangible attributes of a product. Our decision to buy a product is not only affected by its physical qualities but also by certain non-tangible, that is intangible, and psychological factors. Example: brand name, reputation, guarantee, packaging, etc. Classification of product. Product may broadly be classified into 2 categories. Point number 1, consumer's product. Product which are purchased by the ultimate consumers or users for satisfying their personal needs and desires are referred to as consumer products. For example, soap, edible oil, eatables, toothpaste, fans, etc., which we use for our personal and non-business use are consumer goods. Under it, point number A, shopping efforts involved. On the basis of the time and efforts, buying buyers are willing to spend in the purchase of the product. Under this, point number 1, convenience product. Those consumer products which are purchased frequently, immediately, and with least time and efforts are referred to as convenience goods. Example of such products are ice cream, medicines, newspapers, stationery items, toothpaste, etc. These products have low unit value and are bought in small quantities. Point number 2, shopping product. Shopping products are those consumer goods in the purchase of which buyers devote considerable time to compare the quality, price, style, suitability, etc. at several stores before making final purchase. Some of the examples of shopping products are clothes, shoes, jewelry, furniture, radio, television, etc. Point number 3, specialty product. Specialty products are those consumer goods which have certain special features because of which people are special efforts in their purchase. These products are such which have reached a brand loyalty of the highest order with a significant number of buyers. The buyers are willing to spend a lot of time and efforts on the purchase of such products. For example, if there is a rare collection of artwork or of antiques, some people may be willing to spend a lot of shopping efforts and travel long distance to buy such products. Point number B, durability of products. On the basis of their durability, the consumer products have been classified into 3 categories: durable, non-durable, and services. Point number 1, non-durable products. The consumer products are normally consumed in one or few uses are called non-durable products. For example, we purchase products like toothpaste, detergents, bathing soap, and stationery products, etc. Point number 2, durable products. The tangible consumer products which normally survive many uses. For example, refrigerator, radio, bicycle, sewing machine, and kitchen gadgets are referred to as durable products. These goods are generally used for a longer period, command a higher per unit margin, require greater personal selling efforts, guarantees, and after-sale services on the part of the seller. Point number 3, services. Services we mean those activities, benefits or satisfactions which are offered for sales. Example, dry cleaning, watch repairs, hair cutting, postal services offered by a doctor, an architect and a lawyer. Point number 2, industrial products. Industrial products are those products which are used as input in producing other products. The examples of such products are raw materials, engines, lubricants, machines, tools, etc. In other words, industrial products are meant for non-personal and business use for producing each products or other products. Characteristics of industrial products. Point number A, number of buyers. As compared to the consumer products, the number of buyers of industrial products is limited. Point number B, channel levels. Because of limited number of buyers, the sale of industrial products is generally made with the help of shorter channels of distribution, that is direct selling or one level channel. Point number C, geographic concentration. Because of location of industries at certain points or regions, industrial markets are highly concentrated geographically. Point number D, derived demand. The demand for industrial products is derived from the demand for consumer products. Point number E, role of technical consideration. Technical considerations assume greater significance in the purchase of industrial products because these products are complex products both for use in business operations. Point number F, reciprocal buying. Some big companies from basic industries like oil, steel, rubber and medicines resort to the practice of reciprocal buying. For example, Ashok Leyland may buy tires and tubes from MRF, Madras Rubber Factory, which in turn may buy trucks from Ashok Leyland whenever it feels the need for the same. Point number G, leasing out. A growing trend in industrial product marketing is to lease out rather than to purchase the products on outright basis because of the heavy price of these products. Branding. Branding is a process which involves creating a specific name, logo, and an image of a particular product, service, or company. This is done to attract customers. It is usually done through advertising with a consistent theme. Branding aims to establish a significant and differentiated presence in the market that attracts and retains loyal customers. A brand is a name, term, symbol, or other features that distinguishes an organization or product from its rivals. In the eyes of the customer, brands are used in business, marketing, and advertising. Essential features of good branding. Point number 1, the brand name should be short, easy to pronounce, spell, recognize, and remember. Example, Ponds, Vim, VIP, Rin, etc. Point number 2, a brand should suggest the product's benefits and qualities. It should be appropriate to the product's function. Example, Rasika, Gentle, Promise, My Fair Lady, and Boost. Point number 3, a brand name should be distinctive. Example, Liril, Spirit, Safari, Zodiac. Point number 4, the brand name should be adaptable to packing or labeling requirements, to different advertising media, and to different languages. Point number 5, the brand name should be sufficiently versatile to accommodate new products which are added to the product line. Example, Maggi, Colgate. Point number 6, it should be capable of being registered and protected legally. Point number 7, chosen name should have styling power, that is, it should not get out of date. Packaging. Packaging refers to the act of designing and producing the container or wrapper of a product. Packaging plays a very important role in the marketing success or failure of many products, particularly the consumer non-durable products. Levels of packaging. There can be 3 different levels of packaging. They are primary, secondary, and transportation packaging. The first one, primary packages. It refers to the product's immediate container. Some cases, the primary package kept till the consumer is ready to use the product. That is plastic packet for socks, whereas the other cases, it is kept throughout the entire life of the product, that is a toothpaste tube, a matchbox, etc. Secondary packaging. It refers to the additional layer of protection that are kept till the product is ready for use. The example, a tube of shaving cream usually comes in a card box. When consumers starts using the shaving cream, they will dispose of the box but retain the primary tube. Transportation packaging. It refers to further packaging components necessary for storage, identification, or transportation. For example, a toothpaste manufacturer may send the goods to retailers in corrugated boxes containing 10, 20, or 100 units. Importance of packaging. Point number 1, raising standard of health and sanitation. Point number 2, self-service outlets. Point number 3, innovational opportunity. Point number 4, product differentiation. Functions of packaging. Point number 1, product identification. Point number 2, product protection. Point number 3, facilitating use of the product. And point number 4, product promotion. Labeling. Labeling is the display of label in a product. A label contains information about a product on its container, packaging, or the product itself. It helps the product stand out in the market and identifies it as a part of a particular brand. The different functions performed by a label are as follows. A. Describe the product and specify its contents. Point number B, identification of the product or brand. Point number C, grading of products. Point number D, helps in promotion of products. Point number E, providing information required by law. Price. When a product is bought, some money is paid for it. This money represents the sum of values that consumers exchange for the benefit of having or using, referred to as the price of the product. Similarly, money paid for the services such as fare for the transport service, premium for an insurance policy, and fee to a doctor for his medical advice represent the price of these services. Price may therefore be defined as the amount of money paid by a buyer or received by a seller in consideration of the purchase of a product or a services. Factors affecting price determination. Point number 1, product cost. Point number 2, the utility and demand. Point number 3, extent of competition in the market. Point number 4, government and legal regulations. Point number 5, pricing objectives. Point number 6, marketing methods used. Physical distribution. The important element of marketing mix is the physical distribution of products and services. It is concerned with making the goods and services available at the right place so that people can purchase the same. There are two important decisions relating to this aspect. One regarding physical movement of goods from producers to consumers or users, and two regarding the channels or using intermediaries in the distribution process. Channels of distribution. The prime object of the production is its consumption. The movement of product from producer to consumer is an important function of marketing. It is the obligation of the producer to make goods available at right place, at right time, right price, and in right quality or quantity. The process of making goods available to the consumer needs effective channel of distribution. This is why the part taken by the goods in its movement is termed as channels of distribution. In this diagram, we can see there are many levels of distribution, that is channels of distribution, direct and indirect. We can speak in broadly that direct channel, that is zero level from manufacturer to consumer, and after that indirect channel, that is manufacturer, retailer, customer. It is one level channel. Two level channel consists manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, customer. Point number 4, that is 3 level channel: manufacturer, agent, wholesaler, retailer, and customers. And this is only called types or levels of distribution. Factors determining choice of channel. A product related factor. Point number 1, value of product: expensive, direct sale; less costly, longer channel. Point number 2, product complexity: technical complex, direct sale; require expert advice and guidance. Point number simple product, simple chain can be used. Point number 3, nature of product. Under this, produce according to the customer, customized. No intermediary required. Direct interaction of seller and buyer. Standardization or standardized product can use intermediaries. Point number 4, perishable products, direct selling. Non-perishable products can use intermediaries. Point B, company related factor. Number 1, finance: no financial problem, direct sale. Financially weak or financial weak, they have to depend on distribution channel. Point number 2, degree of control: tight control over distribution, direct selling. Do not mind sharing control, can use intermediaries for sale. Point number 3, competitive factors: type of channel selected by competitor also affects the selection of channel for your product. Same channel selected by the competitor, different channels. Point number C, market related factors. Number 1, nature of market: industrial market, direct selling; consumer market, intermediaries are appointed. Point number 2, size of market: large number of customers, more intermediaries; small number of customers, less intermediaries. Point number 3, geographical concentration: Buyers are concentrated in limited area, that is direct selling. Buyers scattered more intermediaries. Point number 4, quality purchased. Big order size, direct supply from firm. Small order, retailers. Environmental factors such as trade policy, economic policy, dispersed economics, shorter channel. Components of physical distribution. Order processing, transportation, warehousing, inventory control. Promotion mix. Promotion mix refers to combination of promotional tools used by an organization to achieve its communication objectives. Various tools of communication are used by the marketers to inform and persuade customers about their firm's product. These include marketers, advertising, personal selling, publicity, sales promotion to the customers. We can see in the diagram, this is called promotion mix. Under this, sales promotion. Point number 1, it is an effort to stimulate customers to buy more and more of a particular commodity. Point number 2, advertising. It is an activity which establishes the non-personal contact with the customers regarding the product, idea and service. It is an effort to create and sustain the demand for the product. Point number 3, personal selling. It is an art to induce people to buy the product. It is an effort to win the everlasting confidence of the consumer. Point number 4, publicity. It is unpaid mention of the company, its produce and brand by the news media in newspaper, journals, radio and television. It is uncontrolled form of production. Difference between sales promotion and advertising are basis advertising, sales promotion. Point number 1, meaning. Under advertising, it is an effort to create and sustain the demand of the product. Under sales promotion is an effort to stimulate consumer to purchase more and more of a commodity. Point number 2, influence. Under advertising influences customers or consumers. Under sales promotion is an attempt to influence channel of distribution. Point number 3, mailing. Under advertising literature is directly mailed to a consumer. Under sales promotion literature is generally mailed through middlemen, dealers, retailers, etc. Point number 4, movement. Under advertising moves the buyers towards product. Under sales promotion moves the product towards buyers. Point number 5, orientation. Under advertising is a consumer oriented activity. Under sales promotion is product oriented activity. Difference between advertising and personal selling are basis advertising and personal selling. Under point number 1, meaning. Under advertising, non-personal and paid form of presenting ideas, goods and services is known as advertising. Under personal selling, it is non-sponsored, non-personal form of presenting goods, services and ideas. Point number 2, coverage. Under advertising covers vast areas. Under personal selling is restricted to specific customer. Point number 3, cost. Advertising is less costly. Personal selling is more costly as compared to advertising. Point number 4, media. Advertising establishes impersonal contact. Under personal selling, salesmanship is the media of personal contact. Point number 5, variation. Advertising media can vary from time to time. Under personal selling, there are not many variations in case of salesmanship. Point number 6, contact. Under advertising is the method of mass influencing. Salesmanship is the media of individual contacts. Thank you.